Back. It is day 7 of our summer learning, and I'm really glad you could come and join us again today. All right, we are ready to sing our good morning song. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Good morning, Miss Flowers class. How are you? Good morning, Miss Flowers class. How are you? How are you this special day? We're so glad you came today. Good morning, Miss Flowers class. How are you? Wow, I'm so glad you could come. And we're ready to start learning some letters today. Are you? Are you? All right. Well, get in your cozy spot so that we can learn some letters. Okay, so yesterday we learned 2 letters. Raise your hand if you know one of them. Right there. Yes, you're right. We learned about letter I. And what sound did letter I make? Everyone together? Yes, it made a I or what? I, 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 I. You're right. Okay. Raise your hand if you know what other letter we learned about yesterday. Yes, right there with your hand raised. Yes, we did. We learned about the letter J. That's right, letter J. And letter J made what sound? Everyone together. Yes, J, 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 J. Very good. Very good. So today we're going to learn 2 new letters. Okay? So the first one is letter K, like k, 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 like kite. Kite. And the second one is letter L, like l, l. Very good. Okay, let's get started on our game. Okay, here we go. All right, I just gave one away. Let's see. Now, what is this thing? Raise your hand if you know. You right there with your hand raised. Good, you're right. It is a kite, a kite. And does kite begin with letter K, like k, k, or letter J, like J, J, J? You're right. It begins with letter K, not J. That's right. Or, yes, you're right. It begins with letter K, like k, k, k. That's right. You're right. So we're going to put it right here. All right. Okay, next one. What is this? Raise your hand if you know. Yes, you right there. It is a lion. And what does lion begin with? Does it begin with letter K, like k, 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 or L, like L, like L, L, L? Yes, right there. Good. Right. Yes, it begins with letter L. L, because it's a lion. Lion. Okay. Here we go. All right. Next one. What are these? Raise your hand. Yes, right there. Yes, you're right. These are keys. Keys. And does keys begin with the sound k, k, like the letter K makes, or the letter L and the sound L, L? So keys, right there. Yes, it begins with letter K. You're right. Very good. So we're going to put it right there on the K side. Okay. Have one right here. All right. Let's see. Wow, what is that? Raise your hand if you know. Right there. Yes, you are right. It is a lemon. And does lemon begin with letter L, like L, 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 or letter K, like K, K, K? Right there. You with your hand raised. Yes, you're right. It begins with the letter L, like L, 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 lemon. Very, very good. So, let's look at what we have. We have letter K, like kite. K, like kite. And we have letter K, like keys. L, lion. L, lemon. Very, very good. Very good. Okay, now we're going to take a look at our sight words. Let's take a look at those again today. All right, here are our sight words. Let's just go over those together. Are you ready? Here we go. I-S. Now your turn. I-S spells is. Is. Your turn. Is. Very good. W-A-S spells was. Your turn. Was. Was. Good. I-N spells in. In. Your turn. In. Good. Okay. T-H-E spells the. Your turn. The. The. Very good. W-H-E-R-E spells where. Where. Your turn. Where. Very, very good. Good job. Okay. So, now I just wanted us to look at these products. Because remember that letters and words are very important because they tell us messages, they help us read books, but they also tell us what things are. So when you put all of these letters together, what do you think that this is in this can? What is that? Raise your hand if you think you know. Yeah, right there. You're right. These are peaches. And right here on the front, it has letters that are put together and they spell peach slices. Peach slices. We wouldn't know what this was if we did not have letters that make words that tell us that these are peach slices. Do you like peaches? I like peaches too. Okay, let's look at something different. Oh, look right here. How about this? Now we have some letters on here that we have been studying. Let's look at them together. What is this letter? Yes, you're right. All together, it's a J. That's right. All together, what is this one? You're right. This is an I. All together, what is this letter? Yes, it's an F. And this is just the name brand of something. It's just the name brand. And this is creamy peanut butter. Peanut butter. Wow, do you like peanut butter? Yeah, and I'm so glad that this label is on here so that I'll know that this is peanut butter. All right, finally, do you know what this is? Raise your hand if you think you know. Yeah, right there. What is this? You're right. This is Pringles potato chips. Look, there's the word Pringles. That word is made up of letters, and it's Pringles potato chips. Wow, isn't that terrific that we have letters that make words so that we know what we are eating, what message we need to hear? Wow, that's pretty terrific. All right. Well, we're going to do a little stretching, and then we are going to do a little math. Great job. So let's get up and move just a little bit and stretch. Get up and stretch. Yes. Let's stretch those palms out. Stretch those palms out. Straight out. Straight out. Straight out. Straight out. straight out. Now let's raise our hand above our head. Above our head, wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your fingers back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. Now wiggle those arms down to your side. Yes. And back out in front of you. Oh yeah. Now let's put those arms behind us. Wiggle them. Wiggle them. Yeah. Wiggle them. Wiggle them out in front. Flat hands waving. Flat hands waving. Now let's wiggle our hands while we turn in a circle. Turn in a circle. Turn in a circle. Woo! Wow. Wow. Freezing. 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 Very, very good. Now let's get back to work. We're back and we're ready to do some more math. And today we're going to do some patterns. But we're going to use shapes to do our patterns. So first, let's identify the shapes in our patterns, okay? All right, help me out. So this one, this shape, what is the name of this shape? If you know the name of it, raise your hand. Yes, you right there. What is the name of this shape? You're right. This is a circle. Very good. What color is it? Yeah, you right there with your hand. I like it when you raise your hand. Yes, it's an orange circle. That's right. Okay, next, this is a, raise your hand. What is this? Yeah, right there. You have your hand raised. That's right. You're right. This is a pink rectangle. Very good. Okay, let's identify this one by color and by shape. So right there, yes, you have your hand raised. What is this shape and color? Yes, you're right. It is a blue triangle. A blue triangle. Very good. And then finally, what is this shape and what color is it? Yes, you. You have your hand up. Good. What is this one? You're right. It is a green square. Very, very good. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes in each. So there is a pattern of circles across here. There is a pattern of pink rectangles across here. There is a pattern of what? Yes, blue triangles across here, and then a pattern of green, what? Squares across here. Now, look, there's also a pattern vertically. Look, so horizontally, they were all in a line and they were the same. But the vertical pattern is different. Look, so the vertical pattern, circle, right? Then rectangle, yes. Then triangle, then square. Very good. Okay, so I am going to take out one of the pieces of the pattern and you are going to have to tell me which one I removed, okay? So I'm going to cover your eyes for a second. Okay, I'm covering your eyes for a second. Okay, one of the pieces of the pattern is missing. Which piece of the pattern is missing? Yes, you. Which one is missing? You're right. It is. A blue triangle is missing from right here. Oh my. So let me put it back. Very good. Very good. Okay, I'm going to cover your eyes again. Get ready. Okay, I'm covering your eyes. Okay, another piece of the pattern is missing. Which piece of the pattern is missing? Can you tell? Point to it. Yes, you're right. It goes right there. And what should it be? You're right. The orange circle is missing in the pattern. right here. Very good. Okay, I'm going to cover your eyes again. Get ready. Okay, a piece of the pattern is missing. Which one is missing? Can you point to it? Yes, you. Which one? Which one is missing? Point to it. Right there. You're right. And what should be there? That's right. A pink rectangle should be there. You are right. Okay, let's do it one more time, okay? Are you ready? Cover your eyes. Cover your eyes. All right. What part of the pattern is missing? Can you tell? Can you point to it? Yes, point to it. That's right. It should be right there. And what should be right there? You're right. A green square should be there. Very, very good. You are doing great on patterns. And we'll do some patterns another day. And we'll do some more math tomorrow. It's time for another great reading. But first, I want to remind you again of our sight words this week so that you can be on the lookout for them. I'm just going to remind you that they are the. Can you say the? Is. Was. Your turn. Was. In. Where. So just be on the lookout for these whenever you see them in our books. Because remember that words are just letters put together, and then we put all those words together so that we can have great stories, and we can have read messages. Just all sorts of great things happen whenever we put letters together to make words. Okay, today we have a great Pete the Cat book. Look at that. What part of the book is this? Yep, it's the front. What part is this? Yep, it's the back. And these words are what? That's right, they are the title. And the title of this book is Pete the Cat, Pete at the Beach. And the author of this book is James Dean. So what does he do if he's the author? That's right, he is the writer. And he also draws the pictures. So he is called the illustrator as well. Okay. Do you remember what part of the book this is? Yep, this is the title page. The title is Pete the Cat, Pete at the Beach. It tells us the author, which is James Dean, and it is published by HarperCollins Publishers. All right, I know this is going to be a good one. It is a hot day. Pete the Cat goes to the beach with his mom and his brother Bob. Let's go in the water, Bob says. Maybe later, says Pete. Well, maybe later, says Pete. Do you see any of your sight words? Can you point to one? Yep, there's one. You're right. Can you point to another one? Yeah? Yep, you're right. There's another one. Very good. Bob likes to surf. He rides the big waves. It looks like fun. I'm hot, says Pete. Go in the water, says Mom. Maybe later, says Pete. Pete makes a sand castle. His mom helps him dig. Here comes a big wave, and there goes Pete. Oh my. What do you think? I think Pete might be afraid. What do you think? I think so too. Oh no! Where did his sandcastle go? Bob rides a big wave. Wow, says Pete. That looks like fun. What happened to his sandcastle, do you think? Yeah, I think the water hit it, don't you? Pete and his mom take a walk. They find seashells. They see a crab. Pete's feet get wet. His feet feel cool. The rest of him is hot, 'cause it's hot at the beach. What else is at the beach? You're right. Water is at the beach. What else? What is all this stuff? Sand. That's right. It is time for lunch. Pete eats a sandwich. He drinks lemonade. The sun is very hot, and Pete is very, very hot. Bob is wet and cool. Bob is really having fun at the beach, isn't he? Let's play ball, says Pete. No thanks, says Bob. I want to surf. Pete throws the ball. His mom catches it. Look, that looks like fun, doesn't it? Let's get our feet wet, says Mom. Well, okay, says Pete. The water is cool. It feels good. Pete goes in deeper. Goes in just a little deeper. Look at his swim trunks. What color are they? Yeah, they're yellow with little fish on them. Bob waves to Pete. I want to show you how to surf, he yells. Pete does not say maybe later. He says, let's do it. Lie on the board, says Bob. Pete lies on the board. Paddle, says Bob. Pete paddles out. He waits for a big wave. Wow, look. He's learning to surf. A big wave is coming. Stand up, says Bob. Pete stands up. Oh, now. Look, he's standing up. Then Pete falls down. It was scary, but it didn't hurt. Try again later, says Bob. Pete wants to try again now. Oh, look, he wants to try again right now. Pete lies down again. He paddles out and waits. Here comes a wave. Pete stands up. This time he rides the wave. Good job, says Bob. Oh, look at Pete. He is surfing. Pete wants to surf all day. Bob does too. So they take turns. Pete and Bob rock and roll with the waves. What a great day. It is okay to be afraid, but it is more fun to surf. So sometimes you are afraid, but then sometimes when you try it, you may not be so afraid and it might be fun. Wow, what a great book. Wow. Who was the main character in this book? You're right. Pete is the main character in this book because he's the one doing all the stuff that there is to do in the book. But there were some other characters. Who were the other characters in the book? Do you remember? Who is that? Pete's mom was a character, that's right. And his brother who? Bob, that's right. And where were they? Where were they? That's right. They were at the beach. That was the setting. They were at the beach. Wow, this was a terrific book. All right, join me tomorrow for another great Pete the Cat book. We had another great day. And so now I'm going to tell you about your practice things for this afternoon. So first of all, you can use your crayons to color the things that go in Frog's backpack. First, trace them with your crayons and then color in the pictures. The next thing for you to practice on is your counting fingers. It is in your packet, so you just match the correct number tile with the correct number of counting fingers that is shown in each picture. And then finally, something super fun because I know that you love Play-Doh. Use the Play-Doh that's in your packet, or if you don't have a packet, just use some of your own Play-Doh and create these letters on the letter builders. If you have this, you can just lay this out, and then you can roll your Play-Doh up and make long snakes and then shape them into these letters. I will see you tomorrow. It is time to say goodbye, and Dino and Lammy Poo and I want to say goodbye. Will you sing goodbye with us? Here we go. Goodbye, Miss Flowers class, we're glad you came. Goodbye, Miss Flowers class, we're glad you came. This was such a special day. We're so glad you came today. Goodbye, Miss Flowers class, we're glad you came. Have a great day. And don't forget to do your homework.